now we're going to take a look at the square of a difference. So here I have a binomial that is the difference of two terms because I have subtraction here, and I'm squaring it. So that is why I have the square of a difference. So let's say I had 2x minus 3y squared. It's important to remember that this is 2x minus 3y times itself. Now I know how to find the product of this. I could either FOIL it or use the box method. I'm going to FOIL it. So when I do, I'll have 4x squared minus 6xy minus another 6xy plus 9y squared. Now I'm going to see that I have like terms, and I'm going to combine them. So this is my final product when I square this difference. And if you notice, there's some patterns in here. So the first thing I recognize is that this first term, 4x squared, is the square of the first term here. 2x squared gives me 4x squared. The last piece here, my 9y squared, is the same as this squared. Negative 3y squared gives me 9y squared. The only piece that's kind of tricky is this middle piece here. If you notice and look back in our foiling, we multiplied 2x and 3y once when we multiplied these two pieces, and we multiplied them again when we did our inner pieces. That left us with two like terms. Not only were they like terms, but they were the exact same term. So when I'm subtracting 6xy and another 6xy, I can combine those into negative 12xy. Instead of doing this repeated addition here, I can use multiplication. I could have said negative 6xy times 2 because I'm going to have two of them, because I'm going to multiply these two things together twice. So there's a shortcut that we can use, and it looks like this. Anytime you have the square of a difference, your product is going to look like a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. Let's try it on an example. If I have x minus 5y squared, I'm going to square the first term, so that would be x squared. I'm going to multiply my two terms together, so negative 5y times x will give me negative 5xy. Now I'm going to double that, so that would be negative 10xy. And I'm going to square the last term. Negative 5y squared gives me positive 25y squared. When I do this doubling, it's because if I were to write this whole thing out and FOIL it, I would end up multiplying x by negative 5y twice and adding them together. So I'm kind of taking my shortcut when I multiply them together once and just multiply it by 2. So this will save you a little bit of time. You won't have to rewrite out x minus 5y times x minus 5y and then FOIL it. So this is our little shortcut for that.